Obese or be mean to have too much fat on the bodies. Obese people are not just overweight. Some people are likely to suffer health problems because of their weight. The precise cause of obesity is not clear. However, it is clear that obesity is a problem in the most countries. One study estimates that about 55% of people in the United States are obese. People need to understand what obesity is and how to tell those if they themselves are obese so that they can change their conditions. An obese person does not have to look extremely fat. Even people who seem only slightly overweight can actually be considered obese. If a person has a certain amount of fat on their bodies, then their health might be in danger. This amount of fat is usually thought to be 40% of the body total composition. Finding a person's exact fat percentage is troublesome. Most people still rely on their weight measurements to tell them if they are overweight or obese. There are problems with this method, however, there are recommended weights for different age. In addition, weight alone say nothing about a person's percentage of body fat, which is most important. People have different body types, which can make weight measurements unreliable. For instance, athletes usually have more muscle mass than other people. Muscle weighs more than fat. Therefore, an athlete may weigh more than their recommended weight, but this does not mean they are not healthy. A more accurate measurement of body fat is needed. Probably the most popular method of determining body fat today is the body mass index (BMI). BMI is a person's weight in kilograms divided by the square of his or her height. In middle, for men, a BMI of 24 to 27 is normal. For women, it is 23 to 26. A BMI of 30 or more means a person is obese. Many experts felt that BMI is a reliable way to determine if a person's weight is unhealthy. However, others felt that BMI is too general to be really useful. The numbers come from comparisons of large groups of people. It is not related to an individual's body composition. BMI say nothing about a person's actual percentage of body fat. There are many different ways that BMI can be affected by body shape and size. Muscular people may show a high BMI, even though they are perfectly healthy. Some people are higher bone densities than others, which increase their weight. In some cases, those who have very low body fat and are also not muscular can have a BMI that is too high. BMI is also unreliable for children and the elderly. Even supporters of BMI think that it should not be used for people under 18 or over 17 years old. Despite these criticisms, there are strong positive aspects of BMI. The main one is that it is very simple. The measurements can be performed easily. It does not take special knowledge or equipment. Those BMIs is general measurements. It is to give useful information. At least it can suggest that there may be a problem. Furthermore, some studies have shown that people with high BMI number have a higher risk of health problems. It takes only a minute to get a BMI number, but the results can be very important to have a person's life.